upcoming travels. So that is about it. I love you so much. Hope you're doing well, and look forward to seeing your smiling face.
Good evening, everyone, especially the men and women on Texas death row and their families and friends who are listening in this evening.
When you're trying to visit a loved one and they keep you waiting for over an hour for no reason, that's a little bit over the top.
I'm back home in Huntsville again.
For me, it's a real blessing to get to do it because of my own background. And when I was in, I didn't get a lot of visits or anything. Most of my family lived here. I did my time in California. And it's just been cathartic.
Tony, I hope you're able to listen tonight, that your radio is working okay and the airwaves are working okay and whatnot.
We get to know a lot of the people that call in because they call in so regular, and you end up knowing little bits about their lives and what's going on with them and their loved ones.
Hello, Daniel. This is Mama, and I love you with all my heart.
We have a lot of people that come down to the station just to visit and see the show. We've had people from Europe several times, from Japan.
There you go. Aaron, are you there?
I was in and out of prison 3 times. And if I can't give back and teach other people how I'm staying out and what's keeping me sober and clean, there's no way that, how they going to do it?
Yeah, I just want to tell my husband that I love him.
The callers got to become my family. I mean, because I didn't have anybody shouting out to me, so I'd listen to them and I would keep up on all the gossip, and I know that the girls were growing up and going to school and the things they were going through. And whenever somebody wouldn't call in, you'd miss them.
The calls are really, in the second hour, are really what the show is about. We get calls from literally all over the world. Grandmothers calling for their grandsons on death row, families where they line up the whole family to come talk during the evening and do their shout-outs to their loved ones. And you hear, we love you, Poppy, and we miss you, Dad, all the way up. And Mom's crying by the time it's done. Some of the time I'm crying by the time it's done.
Just know I love you so very, very much. I miss you already. It only has been 6 days since I talked to you, but it seems like a whole lot longer.
People from all over the world are in TDCJ. And we have a lot of people that get involved in death row issues around the world. Texas is just known for it. And that's a horrible thing to be known for. But it has attracted people to this program.
And Ray Wiley,
everybody's now scrambling to do more fundraisers. The fund drives are a fixture for now. We hope eventually that some of our fundraisers will allow us to either shorten the fund drives and take some of the pressure off our listeners, because 4 times a year, sometimes 5 times a year, for 46 years is a lot of asking.
Lone Star sign raffles. Get your raffle tickets, 1 for $5, 5 for $17, 29 for $34.
We need to raise the money, so we try and get with local artists that are good quality bands, and we bring them together at a venue. In this case, it was Rehab Bar by the Bio, and I think we'll probably do more there because they have a big backyard and it's a good facility for us.
$2,425.40.
It's kind of simple, but it was effective. We raised good money that day, and it was enough to more than make up for the last couple of fund drives where we had shortfalls. We have a ball with it, really. We get so many great people through here that really care about what they're doing.
I'm looking to do a shout out to Ramiro Gonzalez at the Polensky unit.
The little path that I am following is that of learning more and more about the people that are inside, meeting them in here because sometimes they are guests in the radio, and asking them, what do you need? What do you think the Hispanic people, the Latinos, they need inside? What can I say in the radio that it helps them?
We get call after call every week where they say, thank you so much for what you're doing.
I thought when I first went into prisons that I was going to be dealing with some real bad guys, and I've interviewed 1,400, 1,500 inmates, and I don't think there was more than 2 or 3 that I was genuinely afraid of.
You're there with people that normally you wouldn't be with in most cases, and guards, and everybody is doing the time. The guards are doing time every day in 8-hour shifts. Everybody else is doing 24-hour shifts.
I want to start this shout out by saying hello to RJ, Glenn, and Larry. I want to thank all.
They are normal people. They have the same feelings that everybody else has. They want to be loved, and they want to love, most of them. And really, they had a bad period of their life, or they had a bad day, or maybe even a bad hour, and that changed the course of their whole life.
As a result of the prison show, 4 or 5 other prison radio programs have been started around the world. So we feel good about that, and hopefully one day there won't be such a need for it.